Hello, this is Kate, the Daily Tarot Girl, and welcome to your weekly tarot card reading. I'm going to be reading with the Modern Witch Tarot deck today by Lisa Sterle. I'm just going to give my deck a shuffle here. And my intention, as always, is to get kind of an overview of the week ahead, so we can make the most of things. So I'm hoping that this reading is going to give us some confirmation, some new ideas, and fresh perspectives on our week ahead. All right, and I have something special to share with you. So I have created 3 tarot planning sheets. If you love planning, if you're, a Virgo like me, and you love to plan things, these planning sheets will actually help you take like a reading like this, a 3-card reading, and plan your week ahead using it. So I'm going to put those planning sheets, I'll put the link below this video if you want to check those out. They're free, they're fun. So check it out. Okay, so first card for the week ahead, for the beginning of the week, so Monday and Tuesday, we have the Ace of Pentacles, and I love it when we get an ace right off the bat. Starting the week with an ace is a good week in my books. So the aces all represent a fresh start, a new beginning. There is this fresh kind of burst of energy right at the beginning of the week. And with the Ace of Pentacles, as I look at this card, I actually see this card as representing an opportunity being handed to you or being offered to you. Now, whether or not you take that opportunity is up to you, but with the hand outstretched holding that pentacle, which kind of looks like a glowing sun, I see this as being some sort of opportunity. Now, the opportunity there's all different ways that this opportunity can show up for you. So it might come in the form of an idea that just kind of pops into your imagination when you least expect it. It could come in the form of another person offering something to you, offering you an opportunity. There's all different ways that this could show up for you. But I see the Ace of Pentacles as possibly it's possibly an opportunity, but there's also more to this card as well. And I'm just gonna give myself a moment here to just gaze at this card. There's a certain lushness, a certain overgrown, lush, almost I'm gonna say sensual, not sensual, but like I'm looking at the garden and there's all these flowers and it looks like everything's thriving. There's this sense of lushness and thriving with the Ace of Pentacles. And I think that if you've been struggling in this area, like if you feel like you're not thriving, then this card can represent an insight or an idea or an opportunity that will help you start to shift the direction of things. It will help you kind of shift from striving into thriving, or from struggling into not struggling as much. So there's a feeling of almost a shift with this Ace of Pentacles. I don't know why I say that, but I do. That's just kind of what I'm getting when I kind of intuitively feel into this card. Here's what I get. The Ace of Pentacles represents a path that feels easy. So if there's something that you've been struggling with, the Ace of Pentacles is saying, hey, there's actually an easier way to do it. There's a way that's less stressful. There's a way that's more simple. There's a way that's more straightforward. And that's what I'm getting with this Ace of Pentacles, is this is taking an easier path. And you might figure this all out at the beginning of the week, but Ace of Pentacles to me feels like choosing ease over struggle and finding an easier way to do something. Okay, Eight of Pentacles for midweek. So this is interesting. So Wednesday, Thursday-ish, we have Eight of Pentacles. This is a card of really focusing, working hard, working on a project, really kind of doubling down, putting your nose to the grindstone, really getting a lot of valuable work done on something. It's also about showing up each day, working on something, putting in the time. It's kind of, to me, the Ace of Pentacles is like an idea, an inspiration, and then Eight of Pentacles is about kind of putting in the hard work to make something happen. It's about showing up, putting in the time, doing what needs to be done. It's all the little tiny efforts and actions that all add up in the end. So midweek is a time to focus on completing tasks, focusing on getting organized, focus on being productive, getting things done. You really want to support yourself in this process this week. So asking yourself, how can I support myself? This midweek is a time to really focus and get a lot of work done that needs to get done. How are you going to support yourself in that? What's going to help you do that? And then end of the week, we have Page of Wands. Okay, so the weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday-ish, Page of Wands has an interesting energy. So the pages are curious. They're learning. They're getting their footing. They're getting their bearings straight. They're figuring things out. There is almost a naive, fresh quality to the pages. So this weekend is a good time to learn something new. It's a good time to really engage your curiosity. But the Page of Wands, the Suit of Wands is about energy and passion and creativity and taking action on things. And this page is learning about that. She's learning how to really, trying to think of the right phrase here. She's learning how to interact with her energy. So she's learning how to build her energy, how to support herself energetically, how to maintain a sense of energy and outlook and motivation as she moves through life. And part of this learning can feel exciting and can be fun. Part of it is sometimes difficult. So it's about also learning, what sucks your energy, people, places, things, activities, what drains you of energy and what energizes you, what builds you back up again. So that's kind of the realm of the Page of Wands. But as I look at this card, I'm seeing mountains. So I'm seeing the mountains in the distance, then I'm seeing these other big mountains. And a question pops into my head and it's saying, are your challenges self-created? Are you, again, it comes back to this Ace of Pentacles and how I said there's an easier way to do things than what you're doing right now. And the Page of Wands is telling me you might be creating challenges for yourself this week that don't actually need to be there. So this is just something to keep in mind as you move throughout your week. Are your challenges self-created? Are you just perceiving a challenge where there actually isn't one? Are you creating more work for yourself than is necessary? When it comes to things that drain your energy this week, how much of those energy drains are actually self-imposed? How many are self-created or self-imposed? And how many are just simply there that you need to kind of deal with? Because often I notice this in myself that I will create my own energy drains. I'll put pressure on myself to do something. I'll create more work for myself than is necessary. And then when I realize it, it's like, what am I doing? Why am I doing this? So that's the message of the Page of Wands here. Okay, so let's look at all of these cards together. They're all going in the same direction, which is kind of nice. I do feel like this is ultimately a good week to focus on projects, plans, things that are important to you. This is a good week to focus and actually put in the time, put in the effort, put in the work. And I think that having a goal, having a clear and specific goal will be helpful for you. And I didn't talk about this card representing a goal initially. Now I'm trying to remember, what did I say about this card? What did I say about this card in the beginning? Oh yeah, that there's an easier way. Okay. So yeah, Ace of Pentacles is telling you there's an easier way to do things this week. And if you can figure out what that easier way is, then you're golden, you're good. But the Ace of Pentacles is also saying having a goal, having a focus will really help you when it comes to putting in work, putting in time. You don't want to work hard on something that doesn't have a sense of direction. And I do this all the time in projects. I'll work really hard on something and then realize that I actually didn't take the time to focus my efforts. And so then I just it's a lot of time that gets wasted. So it's about kind of focusing, figuring out what needs to be done and then doing it. But working smart, not hard. I guess that's what I'm kind of trying to say. Yeah. And then Page of Wands, the pages are similar to the aces. The pages have this young, youthful, fresh energy. And with these two on the end, so the Ace of Pentacles and Page of Wands, there's a lot of inspiration, there's a lot of ideas, there's a lot of energy swirling around. And then Eight of Pentacles is about bringing all that inspiration, all that energy, and bringing it home, bringing it down to earth, grounding it in reality, and actually showing up, putting in the time to make things happen. So it feels like an exciting mix of cards. I think it's interesting that we have similar color themes throughout. We have this kind of mustardy yellow color, which is kind of associated with your third chakra, so your solar plexus chakra. And this is all about like willpower, intention, focus, being able to take action on the things that are important to you, and being able to set an intention, tell yourself you're going to do something, and then carry that out and then actually do it. So I see that as being a big theme for this week. All right, so I want to invite you to share your own thoughts, your own opinions, your own ideas on these cards in the comments section below. Was there a card that really spoke to you? Is there a figure in this reading that you relate to? Is there one in particular that you really see yourself in that card? I'd love to hear your thoughts, so feel free to share. And I just want to say thank you so much for watching. If you want to learn more about tarot cards and tarot card reading, you can check out my website, dailytarotgirl.com. I'll put the link below. And I hope that you have a wonderful, wonderful week.